Hey everyone, I am back with another video. This one is a Stampin' Up! Card making video. I made a set of cards and I need one more. These are all just thank you cards that I made, and the color collection that I'm using from Stampin' Up! Is the in colors for 2013 through 2015. And I used this designer paper pad that I showed in my video of my starter kit that I got. So I used those papers, and I used the cardstock that matches, and I used the ink, and then I'll show you the stamp sets I used. So this is the first one. This is using the baked brown sugar. And then the insides are all blank. I did some inking. And this is just an index card. So there's that one. This one's the Coastal Cabana. The Crisp Cantaloupe. The Pistachio Pudding. And the Strawberry Slush. So I'm going to make another one, and I decided I'm going to make another one in the Coastal Cabana. For my card base, this is a 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 inch landscape card, and I used the Whisper White cardstock from Stampin' Up! I went ahead and stamped my stamp on here and already signed it. So I'm just going to fold this in half, and I've already scored it, so I'm just going to give it a press like that. And this is a really simple, easy card to make. So there's my base. All my pieces are cut out. So my mat is 5 3/8 by 4 1/8, and I'm going to go ahead and attach that to the front of the card. Just like that. And then I'm going to work on my other piece, and this piece measures 5 by 3 3/4, and my pattern piece is 4 7/8 by 3 5/8, and I'm going to attach that to that. So I'm just going to center this on here. Just like that. And then this piece, I'm going to use some ribbon to tie a knot. This is not Stampin' Up! Ribbon. This is just some white satin ribbon that I have in my stash. I don't have any of the Stampin' Up! Ribbon yet. So I'm just going to wrap it around the back. And I'm just going to tie a knot. And I'm going to try to do it fairly quickly. Sometimes they don't turn out. I keep turning the ribbon. There we go. And then I find I should have done the cheater method with this, but I already have all the other ones done, so. And then what I'm going to do is move this over. It's not very tight. I'm going to see if it lines up with this one. And I'm going to tighten the back. With some tape. Just like that. I'm going to make sure that I get it even. Then you see I have this big bump in the back, and I'm just going to cut it. So there's that. I'm going to take a glue dot really quick, and I'm going to put it underneath this knot right here so it doesn't come up. So I'm going to turn it around. I'm going to stick it underneath that dot right there. If you guys hear baby cries, it's the little munchkin, and I just laid him down. He's overtired, so excuse him. Okay, so there's my knot. I'm going to go ahead and attach this to my front piece here. And I'm just going to kind of center this just like that. And now I'm going to go ahead and cut my little tails off here. Just like that. So there we have part of the front of the card. And now I'm going to do the other parts for the front. So the stamp set that I'm using from is called Flower Shop, and I'm using this one right here, and I'm using the Coastal Cabana ink. So I'm just gonna stamp that really quick, and then I'm going to use the Pansy punch to punch it out. So I'm just going to stamp it and wipe that off. I'm going to set that aside. I'm going to close this ink pad for a minute. And then I'm going to take my Pansy punch and I'm going to have to clip this piece off here. Okay, so I'm going to line this up in my punch, just like that, and I'm going to punch out my flower. So there's that. And then for the petals, I just take a round pen. This just happens to be one from the Disney resorts. And I'm going to just roll these petals, and it's going to give this a little bit of dimension. Just like that. So it'll actually kind of stand up. We're going to put a dimension on the back of that anyway. So, and then for my sentiment, I'm using this little thank you banner I've already mounted on my block, and that comes from Itty Bitty Banners. So there's all these cute little banners. There's a little Thinlits die set that goes with that, but I don't have it, so I just hand cut it out. And I'm going to use the same ink, the Coastal Cabana, and I'm just going to stamp it, and then I'm going to cut it out. I'm going to close that again, and I'm going to use my small scissors. So I'm just going to, and this is the Whisper white cardstock that I'm using. So I'm just going to go around the banner. just like that. And the other side. And now for my little tails. Oh goodness, he needs to just go to sleep. Okay, so there we have the little thank you banner. I think I'm going to try to zoom in for you guys to see, so you can see better. There we go. Okay, so there's my little banner. Going to use, I still have some of these 1/2 inch square dimensionals from a while ago, so I'm going to use that on my flower. And I'm just going to set that right here. Give it a really good press, make sure it's going to stay down. And then I have some 1/4 inch squares, these little ones here. And I'm just going to place 2 of those on the banner. Just like that. And then that's just going to go right here on the front. Just like that. Then I'm going to take one of the Jules Basic Rhinestones. Again, these are from Stampin' Up. And I'm going to place one in the center of my flower. And I'm using one of the bigger ones down here on the bottom. Right there in the center. Okay, so now we're ready for the inside of the card. So I have my pattern paper, which is cut at 4.5 by 3.5. And this is just an index card cut down to 4 by 3, and I'm using the blank side. I'm going to take the Coastal Cabana ink again and my makeup sponge, and I'm just going to ink around my little sentiment piece or note writing for the inside of the card. Just like that. Then I'm going to attach that to my little polka dot piece here. Just like that, and then I'm going to attach this to the inside of the card. So just eyeballing the center, just like that. So really simple for the inside. Really simple, but I think it's really pretty on the outside. So that is how I made a little set of thank you cards. And again, this is the In Colors 2013 through 2015. Really pretty colors. I love these colors. It's they're my favorites so far, but you know, they're the only ones I own. So I plan on getting more colors soon. So just wanted to show you guys how to put together a really quick, simple, cute thank you card. And thank you guys for watching and subscribing, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye!